And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Williams to throw on 1st. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, Williams to throw. Complete right side, Burden has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, here's Swift. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. They made it 3 yards on the tote to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Williams. We've got a screen to the running back. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
14, Bears 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 10. Leads to 2nd down at the 14-yard line.
Trap 60.
Trying again, following the sack. That's dropped underneath to Eckler. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down.
Come on. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, that may have been a situation, you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day, he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Escapes a defender. And he will be stopped now, but what you like about that effort?
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Going to run again with Swift. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Odunze's got it right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Man in motion here. Out of the shotgun, get to Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Bears in need of some points before the break. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Comes it up. Very good.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Komet's got it, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Throw is caught by the back, and they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4. The Bears decide to call their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On 4th down, it's Williams. Has the connection to Odunze. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
19 Tiger.
Daniels on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Looking quickly here.
At the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Samuel. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
2 yards. And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Again, Daniels to the air. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19, go.
Daniels throwing on third. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here's Swift on 2nd down. He breaks the tackle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chicago.
1st down throw by Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And they make the tackle at the 38. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Williams on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Working across the middle, Bronk. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It's a 39-yarder. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for 1 more snap, Rock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 39-yarder. Santos' kick is good. And that'll get him back to 11. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Rolling left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
I'll start the half with a give to Eckler. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outline.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Pass on, lady. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be up.
Throw left side is caught by Sinnott. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Hey, let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll pick up Little down to the 12-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Catch. Let's go.
Staying with Eckler. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. Now,
3rd and short, Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. A handoff left for Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. Here's 2nd and 11. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Williams from the gun. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
It is going to be a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
One formation for the Bears.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Daniels setting up the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready, break.
Daniels back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
3rd and long for him here. This is hauled in by Samuel. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
19, Tiger, 19. 60 vices, 60 vices. Go.
What a hit! Starts the ball loose! Bears say they got this one, and they did!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Set up the screen here to Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Odunze's got it right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
We've got a screen. Now Swift, and he fumbled it. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Marshawn Lattimore up in the secondary for the stop. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. On play action, here's Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Ron begins with a run. It's Eckler. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. 7 Pirates.
From the 32. Fits it through the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, then the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Quick on the draw to Eckler. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Now Daniels off the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets this forward to the 19. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Panther 11. Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler.
Throwing on 3rd and long. To the sideline. Ooh, Wasn't able to tap both feet in the incomplete pass.
He was defended by Tyreek Stevenson.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Game's kick is good, and that stretches the lead to 21.
Let's get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
1st down, Chicago.
Williams will look to throw. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Williams to throw. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Putting a receiver in motion. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flat. Running it after the penalty. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
They've got a man in motion. 1st down from the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tip. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
A lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And the Commanders make the recovery. Ooh, I think somebody might be due for a lesson in ball security, partner.
You think so?
Just a little bit, because a couple of points potentially that just slipped right out of his arms there.
Coaches never want to see a fumble, but especially when there are 2 points in the line. You get the rock on a 2-point play, it better be locked down tighter than Fort Knox. Nothing should knock it out.
Come on.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.